Here is a 8-inch Peerless oscillator AC/DC fan. It's missing the badge. That would have gone right here and it would have looked beautiful, but somebody just put a nail and or that's part of where the badge would have been soldered to. They're usually missing, sadly. But this fan is beautiful. I sadly will be selling this one. I would keep it, but I don't need it right now. And you can see the neck is damaged, sadly. It's cracked. But I did put these washers that are taking the brunt of it. And this other part had a little crack in it, but other than that, it still works. Just have to be very careful. And the motor design on this fan is just so cool. I mean, look at that. For an 8-inch fan, that's an oscillator. It is missing these 2 screws here that are used to hold the brushes in, brush holders. You see this one's pushed in a little more. This one won't move, but I did service the fan and solder a new head wire because the original was bad. So it is good, but I would recommend putting screws in here if you buy it on eBay. And then the oscillator part works perfectly fine. Grease that. These do need oil wicks. I just put a little oil in them and put some oil on here, but the rest of the fan's in great shape for its age. Besides missing that badge, but this thing runs great. So it's technically supposed to be a 2-speed, but sadly the contacts won't contact in the switch plate that well. So I don't know, something's wrong with the speed coil. I think it's been disconnected. So enough rambling. Here it is on high. This thing is a screamer, but it's not. Once the brushes wear in or get new brushes, it actually runs pretty well. There's a ton of air for its size. I mean, it's pretty incredible. And it's, besides the motor sound, it's not incredibly loud. You can hear it fluctuating, and that is the brushes. They really should be replaced. They're kind of short, and the spring isn't putting as much tension on it as it should, so. Cage does have a dent where it's pushed a little in over here, so. But it's honestly not that bad. I have a smaller version that's in the stationary. They're also about the same. These are great fans. I definitely want to own one in the future. But I would make it like more quiet. Surprising the bearings aren't that rough. Usually these brush fans get worn to they're put into the ground because so many people run these things. And well, not this model, but the Polar Cubs up there, those were cheap fans, so they just ran them until they basically just stopped working. They threw them away. This was a higher end model, but I do just love the sound of the brushes and the blade. This is quieter. I would use this asleep to this thing, but commutator isn't worn too bad. Brushes and that brush cap holder get fixed. This thing will run perfectly smooth, and new brushes seated in, and it'll be quiet. So I'm not going to turn on oscillating when it's running, because you can see how close I have to go to do that. But you can set the oscillation arc, but I just have it at the fullest setting. you have to change that screw over. This thing's pretty awesome, so I will admit it is a pretty uncommon fan, so you'll see this thing up on eBay pretty soon. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed.